चलो ठीक है. So moving forward, basically आज जो हमारा सेशन है that would be focused on stress management. तो हम लोगों ने काफी बार ये वर्ड सुना है स्ट्रेस, और हम यूज भी करते हैं जब भी हम किसी अनकंफर्टेबल सिचुएशन में होते हैं. सो आज हम लोग यही डिस्कस करेंगे कि स्ट्रेस होता क्या है, क्योंकि अगर हम वो वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं तो आई गेस कि हमें उसका मतलब भी सही तरीके से पता होना चाहिए. तो वी वुड बी फोकसिंग ऑन व्हाट इज स्ट्रेस एंड व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ स्ट्रेस, एंड हम इस स्ट्रेस को कैसे मैनेज कर सकते हैं. कैसे हम ये स्ट्रेस एक नेगेटिव वर्ड है जो हम लोगों के दिमाग में होता है कि हाँ दिस इज समथिंग, नेगेटिव थॉट्स आर रिलेटेड टू, बट इट कैन बी कन्वर्टेड टू पॉजिटिव एज वेल. हम लोग कैसे इसको अपने अपने बेनिफिट के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. सो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दिस टुडे. So Abhi, I am just going to play a small video for you guys in which you will be like getting all the idea like what is stress and related to it. And after that we would be practicing a technique that how can you manage stress. So let's just start with the video first of all. I'm just sharing the screen. Let me know once it's visible to you.
Okay.
Is it visible, guys?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay, so I'm just going to start it, and yeah, we'll just take the questions once we finish the video. Okay.
Okay.
In this video, we're going to learn about stress and the role it can play throughout our bodies. So, what
Can you
is
guys
stress
hear it?
and why is it so
Yes, Dimanshu.
Okay.
important? Stress is our body's way of responding to any kind of demand or potential threat. This can often happen when you sense danger. Whether it's real or imagined, the body's defenses kick into high gear by way of rapid, automatic process known as fight or flight. Stress is a part of everyday life, and it's your body's way of protecting you. It's worth mentioning that stress is not always a bad thing. When working properly, it can help you stay focused, energetic, and alert. In emergency situations, stress can give you life, giving you the extra strength you need to defend yourself, such as slamming on the brakes to avoid a car accident. Our response to stress is an automatic state, which causes the body to make changes in order to adapt to demand. Stress is often categorized into two groups: eustress or distress. Eustress is a positive stress that can fuel motivation, excitement, and accomplishment. In short, eustress provides us with an energy boost to perform challenging activities, especially when we need to focus and put in the extra effort. Examples of eustress would be getting a promotion at work, starting a new job, marriage, or having a child. Distress, on the other hand, is a negative form of stress that can fuel feelings of anxiety, discomfort, extreme concern, and even pain. It's often defined as a persistent stress that does not easily resolve itself, despite our best efforts. It can be chronic and debilitating if left unchecked. Examples of distress include death of a loved one, divorce, injury, money problems, or legal problems. Distress can lead to anxiety, depression, and withdrawal, which are all symptoms of perceived defeat. Now that we know the different types of stress, let's discuss the two types of common causes of stress. There are external stressors and internal stressors. External stressors are often the result of something you can't necessarily control, such as a major life event including death of a loved one, marital issues, money problems, deadlines, arguments, family concerns, or lack of sleep. Internal stressors, on the other hand, are often caused by our own thoughts or behaviors. These thoughts often come from one's own psychological mindset or expectations. Internal stressors often play a great role in the stress of our everyday lives. Common examples of internal stressors are a fear of failure, a lack of certainty or control, or even our own failed expectations of life. Unlike external stressors, we do have the ability to control our own internal stressors. But the bad news is that our fears, attitudes, and expectations have been our companions for a long time, and it often takes some effort to change them. The best way to fight off internal stressors include reframing your thoughts, choosing a positive mindset, challenging negative thoughts, using relaxation techniques, and talking with a trusted friend or counselor.
Regardless of whether it's eustress or distress, caused internally or externally, our bodies often respond the same way with fight or flight response. When you feel threatened, your nervous system responds by releasing a flood of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which rouse the body for emergency action. Your heart pounds faster, muscles tighten, blood pressure rises, breath quickens, and your senses become sharper. These physical changes increase your strength and stamina, speed up your reaction time, and enhance your focus, preparing you to either fight or flee from the danger at hand. The most dangerous thing about stress is that it can easily creep up on you. It starts to feel familiar, even normal. You don't notice how much it's affecting you, even as it takes a heavy toll. That's why it's important to be aware of the common warning signs and symptoms of stress overload. These can be broken down into physical, behavioral, emotional, and cognitive symptoms. Physical symptoms of stress overload often include aches and pains, diarrhea or constipation, nausea, chest pain, rapid heart rate, breathing changes such as shallow breathing or sighing, sweaty palms, loss of sex drive, and frequent colds or flu. Behavioral symptoms include eating more or less, sleeping too much or too little, withdrawing from others, procrastinating responsibilities, nail biting, rushing or pacing, increased frustration or irritability, and overreacting. Emotional symptoms include feelings of depression or general unhappiness, anxiety, agitation, moodiness, irritability, anger, feeling overwhelmed, or feelings of loneliness and isolation. Cognitive symptoms include memory problems, an inability to concentrate, forgetfulness, poor judgment, seeing only the negative, anxious or racing thoughts, and a feeling of constant worry. How much stress is too much? Because of the widespread damage stress can cause, it's important to know your own limit. But just how much stress is too much differs from person to person. Some people seem to be able to roll with life's punches, while others tend to crumble in the face of small obstacles or frustrations. Some people even thrive on the excitement of a high-stress lifestyle. Regardless, long-term effects of negative stress can be harmful. While most people bounce back from stressful situations, long-term stressors can lead to personality changes, depression, feelings of helplessness or hopelessness, becoming impulsive, having over-exaggerated fears, development of anxiety and panic attacks, development of cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, headaches, and even ulcers.
Dr. Hans Selye, the father of stress research, once said, "Time, money, and relationships will ensure that stress will always be with us. Complete freedom from stress is death." Knowing this, it's important that we continually work to find ways to improve our ability to handle stress. Some of those ways include regular exercise, engaging with others, engage your senses, learning to relax, having a healthy diet, and getting plenty of rest. Upping your activity level is one tactic you can employ right now to burn off that excessive stress to start feeling better. Regular exercise can lift your mood and serve as a distraction from worries, allowing you to break out of the negative cycle of thoughts that feed stress. Regular exercise keeps your cardiovascular system strong and prepared, so your body can successfully react and cope with stressors. Rhythmic exercises such as walking, running, and swimming are particularly effective. Did you know that the simple act of talking face-to-face with another individual can trigger hormones that relieve stress, especially when you're feeling agitated or insecure? Even just a brief exchange of kind words or a friendly look from another human can bring calm and soothe the nervous system. Amazing, right? Knowing this, try to spend time with people who improve your mood, and don't let your responsibilities keep you from having a social life. If you don't have any close relationships, or your relationships are the source of your stress, Make it a priority to build stronger and more satisfying connections. Another fast way to relieve stress is by engaging one or more of your senses: sight, sound, taste, smell, touch, or movement. The key is to find the sensory input that works best for you. Does listening to an uplifting song make you feel calm? Or maybe smelling ground coffee? Or maybe petting an animal works quickly to make you feel centered. Everyone responds to sensory input a little differently, so experiment to find what works best for you. You can't completely eliminate stress from your life, but you can control how much it affects you. Relaxation techniques such as yoga, meditation, and deep breathing activate your body's relaxation response, a state of restfulness that is the polar opposite of the stress response. When practiced regularly, these activities can reduce your everyday stress levels and boost your feelings of joy and serenity. They also increase your ability to stay calm and collected under pressure. The food you eat will greatly improve or worsen your mood and affect your ability to cope with life's everyday stressors. Eating a diet full of processed and convenience food, refined carbohydrates, and sugary snacks will worsen symptoms of stress, while a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables, high-quality protein, and omega-3 fatty acids can help you better cope with life's ups and downs. Feeling tired can increase stress by causing you to think irrationally. At the same time, chronic stress can disrupt your sleep. Whether you're having trouble falling asleep or staying asleep at night, there are plenty of ways to improve your sleep so you can feel less stressed and more productive and emotionally balanced.
When it comes to handling stress in the workplace, it's best to plan at the beginning of each day for potential obstacles that may arise. After scrambling to get dressed, combating road rage, and gulping down coffee in lieu of a healthy breakfast, many people arrive to work already stressed. This makes them more reactive to stress in the workplace. When you start off the day with planning, good nutrition, and a positive attitude, you might find that the stress of your job rolls off your back more easily. Being over-prepared will allow you to process some of those potential stressors should they arrive. Some additional tips include getting clarification on requirements, staying away from conflict, being organized, listening to music, and eliminating multitasking from your vocabulary. Let's break these down a little more. A factor known to contribute to job burnout is unclear requirements for employees. If you don't know exactly what is expected of you, or the requirements for your role keep changing with little notice, you might become extremely stressed. If you find yourself never knowing if what you are doing is enough, it may help to talk with your supervisor. You can take the time to go over expectations and discuss strategies for meeting them. This can relieve stress for both of you. Interpersonal conflict takes a toll on your physical and emotional health. Conflict among coworkers can be difficult to escape, so it's a good idea to avoid conflict at work as much as you can. Don't gossip, don't share too many of your personal opinions, and steer clear of colorful office humor. When possible, try to avoid people who don't work well with others. If conflict finds you anyway, make sure you know how to handle it appropriately. Even if you're a naturally disorganized person, planning ahead to stay organized can greatly decrease your stress at work. Being organized with your time means less rushing in the morning to avoid being late, as well as less hustling to get out at the end of the day. Keeping yourself organized can also mean avoiding the negative effects of clutter and being more efficient with your work. Multitasking was once heralded as a fantastic way to maximize one's time and to get more done in a day. However, people began to realize that if they had a phone to their ear and were making calculations at the same time, their speed and accuracy, not to mention sanity, often suffered. There's a certain frazzled feeling that comes from splitting your focus, and it doesn't work well for most people. Listening to music offers many benefits and can be an effective way to relieve stress before, during, and after work. Playing an uplifting song while you make breakfast can help you start the day off feeling better prepared to interact with the people in your life. Likewise, combating the stress of a long day with your favorite music on the drive home can help you wind down and feel less stressed when you get there.
हाय सो आई होप तुम सबने ये वीडियो देखी और तुम्हें अब पता लग गया है कि स्ट्रेस एक्चुअली होता क्या है. सो बिफोर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, आई जस्ट वांट टू से वन थिंग कि हम लोग डेली रूटीन में वी कम अक्रॉस मेनी पीपल हु are dealing with stress, and it is not easy for them. So I just want you people to be extra cautious around these people. They just need support, emotional support, and a little bit of understanding from your side. और अगर कभी भी तुम्हें लगे कि तुम्हारे this person can be someone from your family, someone from your friends, or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe around your circle. So it's just a request and a suggestion कि if you see such kind of a person, just help them, just keep your patience with you, just because they actually don't understand the term patience when they are dealing with stress or depression or anxiety. Their senses actually blocks them to think positively, or to process their thoughts. तो अगर आप ऐसे लोगों से मिलते हो तो, और अगर आप उनसे, जैसे हमने वीडियो में देखा, अगर इफ यू जस्ट टॉक सम पॉजिटिव थिंग्स टू देम, इवन दैट हेल्प्स. तो अगर कभी भी आप लोग ऐसे लोगों से मिलो जिनको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है डील करने में, सो जस्ट हेल्प देम आउट, डोंट इग्नोर. एंड फॉर यू गाइज टू डील विद स्ट्रेस, मतलब मैंने अपने साथ ये देखा है कि सबसे ईजिएस्ट वे है डील करने का कि just go away from the situation for like 5 to 10 minutes and just process your thoughts. Because जब हम एकदम से किसी situation में होते हैं ना, the first thing, like, we are humans, हम लोगों का सबसे पहली चीज ये होती है कि हम किसी भी चीज का negative पहले देखते हैं, positive बाद में देखते हैं. So if you withdraw yourself from a situation and take your time for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, after that you can process your thoughts and convert them into positive. You will actually see कि इसका वही होता है ना कि एक सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं. तो when first of all you will see the negative, and after some time when you actually process it thoroughly, you will get to see the positive side of the same. So this is something that I practice. Maybe it will help you, or maybe not. There are many ways that stress can be dealt with. So we are just let's just move on to the next segment of the session. So we are just going to practice a technique that is called meditation that will help you. I know meditation is something that cannot be achieved, just in a second or something. But let's just start this technique from this session so that you guys can, take it forward to your daily life. Yes, Deepak sir, you want to say something?
So मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है.
Yeah.
So you said कि हमको सपोर्ट करना चाहिए ऐसे लोग जो कि अराउंड हों अगर कुछ स्ट्रेस में हों. बट हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल कि आइडेंटिफाई कोई कैरेक्टरिस्टिक आउटर अपीयरेंस से कैसे पता चलेगा कि whether he or she is in stress or not, or if the person is dealing with some anxiety, or मतलब कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि वो एंजाइटी अपीयर होके ही दिखे चेहरे पे या फिर उसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज में. इज देयर एनी वे टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट या दिस पर्सन इज राइट नाउ गोइंग थ्रू अ स्ट्रेस और एंजाइटी और एनी डिप्रेशन?
So basically there are very little cues. हम लोगों के बिहेवियर में रिफ्लेक्ट होती है वो चीज़, बट एज एन इंडिविजुअल वी ऑफन इग्नोर देम. लाइक वी टॉक्ड अबाउट इट कि लॉस ऑफ एपिटाइट, not able to sleep, not able to work properly. And सबसे जो इसका इम्पोर्टेंट है दैट आई हैव नोटिस्ड इन माय केसेस कि लोग होते हैं वो अपने आप को आइसोलेट कर लेते हैं. दे कम्प्लीटली शट डाउन, लाइक इंस्टेंटली, कि हाँ अगर अभी एक बंदा ऐसा है कि ही इज नॉर्मल. और ये सब जो चीजें हैं ये कोई उनका क्लोज्ड वन ही नोटिस कर सकता है जो उनके साथ डेली लाइफ में रहता है. तभी मैंने ये बोला कि अगर आपकी कोई फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स में ऐसा है, क्योंकि यू इंटरैक्ट विद दीज पीपल डेली, यू विल नोटिस समथिंग इज ऑफ. तो दैट समथिंग कैन बी वेरी लिटिल थिंग, जैसे कुछ नहीं, खाने का मन नहीं कर रहा, नींद नहीं आ रही है, कहीं जाने का मन नहीं कर रहा, किसी से बात करने का मन नहीं कर रहा है, और और इट कैन बी वेरी लिटिल थिंग्स, बस ये है कि हमें उन चीज़ों को नोटिस करने की ज़रूरत है। काफ़ी बार ये होता है कि इतनी छोटी-सी चीज़ें होती हैं ना कि हमें खाना नहीं खाना, तो हम बोलते हैं कि चलो ठीक है, भूख नहीं होगी, बट इवेंचुअली इट बिकम्स अ पैटर्न। तुम 1 दिन खाना नहीं खा रहे हो, तुम 2 दिन खाना नहीं खा रहे हो, बट इवेंचुअली यू विल फील द हंगर और तुम्हें खाने की ज़रूरत होगी, बट स्टिल अगर तुम वो नहीं प्रेफ़र कर रहे हो कि हाँ, मुझे अभी भी नहीं खाना है, तो दैट इज़ अ रेड मार्क कि क्यों भूख नहीं लग रही है, क्यों नहीं खाना है। और कमिंग फ्रॉम द इंडियन फैमिली, हम लोग बहुत ईज़िली यही बोल देते हैं कि नहीं खा रहा तो मार के खिला दिया, या फिर डाँट दिया, या फिर नहीं खा रहा तो मत खाए। हम लोग वो चीज़ समझ नहीं पाते हैं, क्योंकि अभी भी इंडिया में मेंटल हेल्थ को इतना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं दी जाती है, जितना फिज़िकल हेल्थ को दी जाती है। तो इसीलिए वी ऑफ़न इग्नोर दी स्मॉल क्यूज़। सो यही सब चीज़ें हैं जो आप लोग अपने फ्रेंड्स में, अपने रिलेटिव्स में, या जिससे भी आप क्लोज़ हैं, हम उनमें नोटिस अगर करें, तो आपको दिखेगा कि ये एक छोटी-सी चीज़ कितना बड़ा इफ़ेक्ट कर रही है किसी की लाइफ़ पे। डिड दैट आंसर योर क्वेश्चन?
Yes, cool.
Okay, and apart from this, I will be sharing, like, I have planned a little thing that I will be sharing with you guys on the mail. So it will have a elaborated list that क्या cues होते हैं. Um, okay, so moving forward, we are just a second. Okay, so I want you guys to be relaxed, seated on your seats, and so it is just a five, maybe, yeah, it's just a 2 minute video. So I please अपनी सीट पे बैठ जाओ सब और relax हो जाओ. Just keep the work away for these 2 minutes and focus on the screen.
Hi, this is Dora. Today, we'll be trying a grounding technique to help settle your mind and body and rediscover a sense of balance whenever you need it most.
Full screen कर दो.
No matter what's going on around you, whether you're experiencing feelings of anxiety or racing thoughts, you can always take comfort with this visualization intended to help you feel more grounded and balanced in this moment. Start by placing your feet on the floor or sitting in a comfortable position. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Closing your eyes and feeling the weight of gravity, feeling the earth supporting you. Now, visualizing a strong, sturdy tree planted firmly into the ground, its roots anchoring deep down into the earth and its elements, leaves drifting away in the breeze. And just like those leaves, thoughts will always come and go. Feelings will always come and go. But from this anchored point of view, we can take a step back from those thoughts and see them from what they are, rather than what we expect them to be. By acknowledging them and letting them go, we're able to create a deeper connection with the mind while staying firmly rooted in the present moment and embracing all the different aspects of our lives. You can always come back to this whenever you need to reconnect to a sense of groundedness or reconnect with your environment and surroundings. Thank you for watching. Have a healthy, happy day.
Okay, so basically meditation is something that comes to us with time. You cannot just switch on and meditate. So I really want, on the occasion of mental health day, I would really want you to do something. I know daily किसी के लिए भी ये possible नहीं है कि करना, but gradually I feel कि just do one thing that keeps you going. मतलब it can be anything, no judgments. It doesn't have to be productive even. बस 1 week में अपने लिए just take 2 hours from a week और उसमें वो करो जो तुम्हें अच्छा लगता है. That should be something that keeps you going. And like involving meditation in your daily routine, just 5 minutes can actually help you on work, in dealing with your personal relationships, or dealing with something, stressful situations. So it will really help you to arrange your thoughts positively. And वो एकदम से नहीं होगा, but you will notice the change maybe after a week, after a month, or maybe it will take more time than that. So just my recommendation ki start doing such a thing, such an activity that keeps you grounded. So yeah, I guess that was pretty much the aim of the session, and I hope कि आप लोगों को ये सब चीजें थोड़ा सा समझ आई होगी, so that आप ये सब अपनी डेली लाइफ में यूज कर सके, जिसकी वजह से आपकी ही मेंटल हेल्थ अच्छी हो. You deal with stressors, you don't have to feel any kind of negative emotions rushing through you. So, yeah, and if you guys ever feel like you want to talk about something that you cannot talk with your family or friends, you can come to me. I am all ears. I'm here for I'm here for that purpose only. So yeah, okay, I am done with the session. If you guys want to say anything or have any questions, I'm ready to take that. Okay, so I guess
Let's breathe and breathe for 5 minutes. Maybe we can rub our hands with ice with
I
relaxation.
I am not able to hear you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, better now.
Maybe we can have a 5 minute breathe in, breathe out session. We can rub our palms and ऐसे warm करके उसको
Yes,
को
of
लगाना.
course. Yes, of course.
So,
Great idea.
can you
Yeah.
guide and we
Okay,
So
so
everyone
everyone
can
keep it
smell
straight.
a flower and then blow off the candle.
And try to channelize all the negative thoughts between your palms. Just rub as fast as you can and as strong as you can. Just ये सोचो कि वो negative thoughts तुम्हारे हाथ में है.
अभी तो कर दो. अभी वो बोल रही है आप लोग के स्क्रिप्ट का होना चाहिए. बहुत अच्छा है. आप ना करते हाथ गरम हो गए. हाथ गरम.
ठीक है, अब अपने हाथों को अपनी आईज पे रखो for 1 minute and just try to relax.
Serious.
लड़कियों से बहुत ब्यूटीफुल हो जाते हैं. ग्लो आना फिर
Just keep the tips of your fingers on your eyes. Okay, I guess that yeah, we are done with the session. And okay, have a great day, guys. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. And I hope कि तुमने देखा है.
Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe. And share such things from anyone.
तुम सब एक साथ बोल रहे हो, मुझे कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे.
Thanks, Banshee.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye.